Good morning from day 2 here in Boston. It is raining today, and so we are doing today, Megan's over there with the food tour. We're starting our food in Boston tour, history tour today. Go down the Freedom Trail, but also we do some food taste testing. Don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film today because it is rainy and cold, but behind me is the carousel, and I'm sure we'll learn more about that here soon. But good morning. It is raining here in Boston, and we are about to start our food tour. We are in North End, about to try our first place at Bricco. Here we go. We're going into this bread store here. It is raining a lot, and I know you probably can't hear our tour guide, so I'll probably dub over some vocals as we're in here.
Hi, how are you?
A local bread shop here.
Okay, we're gonna do the prosciutto. Come on down. Oh, it's coming out. So you have your ciabatta bread, you have your baguettes. We're gonna get a prosciutto and Parmesan cheese. Next to it, they have an olive bread. The powdered sugar on top, the little triangle pastry, that is called a sfogliatella. It's a lemon ricotta pastry. It's one of the hardest pastries, Italian pastries to make. So there are ovens down here that the straight in the back wall that they bake the bread with. These white containers are their warming ovens. You see this bag with the towel on top?
Right.
That's the big bags of bread that they deliver to all the restaurants.
Oh, okay.
That they eat in the restaurants. So they make the bread. They make like thousands of loaves a week.
Wow.
And deliver them to a lot of the restaurants. Thank you.
What do you think?
A boy. He bought about 40 years ago.
We are here in the North End. It's raining a lot. We just stopped by the local bakery. I'll put some footage of that in there. They sell bread, and it was very good. What do you think of the bread? Show the bread. What was so good about it? Hey, how are you? Okay. Very good bread. Very good bread. Gelato place back there.
Where the locals go.
She's taking us where the locals go, Megan said. This is, you know, a lot of these places, or all of the places apparently in North End, are locally owned, and no tour buses can come in here. Boston does a great job of preserving the North End to make sure that it's still family owned, and a lot of the families still live here residentially, so they try to keep it that way. So no tour buses, no tours can come in here. The only way to really do a tour is to do exactly what we're doing, a good walking tour. But she is taking us to where the locals go.
Where are we? This is called Caffè Victoria. It's been here for a little over 80 years. We have a local family that owns it. It's started with the parents, the brothers own it now. The sons, the two sons who are brothers, own it now. One brother does the finances and the business side of things. He travels quite a bit, and he is responsible for all these antiques that you want to go around and look at. The other brother and his wife, they run the restaurant. They run the cafe. She makes the filling for the cannolis every day, and that to me is one thing that separates these cannolis from the other ones. I always had them. You know, we Bostonians are very rich with tradition, and you just get in your tradition. Most people that you will ask don't really like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but it's tradition, and so you have your Dunkin' whether you like it or not. It's just what you do. So kind of the same thing. You come into the North End, you get your pastry, your cannolis at Mike's or Modern or There's always a big debate as which is better, Mike's is better, modern is better, anyway. And so we would always go to Mike's. We were Mike's fan. But then I learned about how to make a cannoli. And so the cannoli, the Italian word cannoli in translation to English is a tube. So it's your tube. And purpose of the cannoli, the tube, is not to have a lot of flavor. It's supposed to be extra crispy, and it's supposed to create a crunch and a texture to the cannoli. It's not supposed to have a strong flavor to detract from the filling. And the filling is a whipped ricotta cheese with sweetener in it. And it's supposed to be a light, fluffy filling. Longer it sits, the more dense it gets. If it sits in the shell, then your shell gets soggy, and it really defeats the purpose of a cannoli. So beautiful thing that they do here, what's happening right now, is they are filling your cannoli. There is no cannoli filled until it is ordered. So it couldn't be any more fresh that way. The owners make the filling in the morning, and if they need to make more in the afternoon, they do. But so again, you can't get any more of a fresh cannoli, and I have learned that makes a absolutely huge difference in how your cannoli tastes. So I'm glad that all of you have tried it. We're gonna try it here and see what you think. And
Thank you so much.
enjoy it.
Oh, I didn't have a hot chocolate.
It was her.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice Americano.
Anybody else want bread?
Megan got a hot chocolate, and I've got an Americano. Megan's excited about a cannoli. Thank you.
So, for your cannoli, you see how there's the fork on their plate. The main purpose of the fork, thank you. The main purpose of the fork is so the cannoli doesn't roll off the plate when they bring it to you. So from this point on, the fork is nothing more than a decoration. Just pick it up taco style and dig in, yeah.
Okay, she's gonna try a cannoli. You're in North End.
And then who had the other cappuccino?
Is it good?
Take it easy. These two right here.
Very good.
And then can you
Wow.
bring me the check
That is
too with
very
it?
good.
Okay, thanks. Do you love it?
Oh, it's
When you're
very good.
Moaning over here.
Yes,
Isn't
it's
it
very
so
good. Yes.
Yes.
It's definitely not like a cannoli I've ever had.
Right.
Wow.
So true. Oh, I'll show you when we get out, but down these stairs in the basement is a cigar bar.
I was about to say lounge.
Yeah. So every restaurant or every business has to have has two exits. So one for emergency. So this is their emergency exit. There's stairs over there and stairs right here. That's their emergency exit out of the cigar bar. It comes up into here, and then they would go out that door.
Wow.
So that's why you smell the cigar bar. It's closed, but you can go down there and look in the windows if you want. But this is where like Babe Ruth would come and smoke cigars here. John F. Kennedy would.
Oh my goodness.
Obama has been down there. What? Like I said,
We are at Caffè Victoria, and we just ate some incredible.
all these places.
We ate cannolis, had an amazing Americano, and this place is just filled with rich history. I mean, look at this place. Here I'm standing up on the balcony. This is a standing, looking back. And it does smell like cigar smoke in here. That's because she just explained there's a cigar bar where famous people came and they smoke cigars and hang out like Babe Ruth. And let's see, these are some of the famous people that have been here. Wow. That's incredible. Go down this area go to the cigar bar. Yeah, it's closed right now, but she said the reason why we can smell it is because the cigar bar is right there.
So is this one of him?
Yes, he's one of them. I don't know who's the owner. Incredible cafe, old cafe in the north end, Caffè Victoria. Caffè Victoria. Yeah, that's how you pronounce this place, Caffè Victoria. If you're ever in the north end, come to Caffè Victoria, get a cannoli, and get you some cappuccino. That's what they're known for. Or I got an Americano. It was pretty good. Megan got hot chocolate. You can also get a hot chocolate here. Look at this. Just absolutely amazing. Caffè Victoria. Thank y'all so much. Cannolis were amazing. Fantastic. This is the espresso machine she was talking about. Only 2 of them in the world. Incredible. But if you're ever in North End, well, if you're in Boston, you gotta come to North End. And when you're in North End, you gotta stop by Caffè Victoria.
For Umberto, it's a great pizza place. They're kind of they're a family. They close the last 2 weeks of July. They close every year, so they go back to Italy to visit family.
Oh wow!
They make as much pizza. They have more stuff than just pizza, but they make as much pizza as they make in the morning. And when they're done, they're done. And when they're out of food, they close the doors and they open up again tomorrow. But it is also a favorite. We're gonna go to another favorite of the locals, but this is one.
If you're in the area and you want a pizza, go there. Incredible pizza place. She was also saying they go back home a lot, and they make a certain amount of pizza each day. And when they're out of pizza, they're out of pizza. They close the doors and head home. So, if you're in North End, go to that place.
Anyway, okay, we're gonna go into the Salumeria and pick up our sandwiches. We won't eat them there. We're gonna eat them somewhere else. But I just want to tell you the story because it's pretty magical. You guys see back there? Okay. A little over 80 years ago, a mom came from Italy with her baby boy. She needed to come here. She wanted to come here. She wanted a fresh start, but she's also a foodie. And she wanted to be able to raise her boy on the fine foods of Italy. So when she got here, she started the Salumeria. Salumeria is Italian for delicatessen. And she has everything that is in here is imported from Italy. And so that's how she was able to raise her boy on those fine foods of Italy. Now, fast forward to present day, Guy Martinetti, the baby boy, is now the owner of the Salumeria. So we'll go in and get the sandwiches, shop around. They also have some friends in Nepali that make a beautiful balsamic vinaigrette. It's like the perfect combination of sweet and sour. It's oftentimes nicknamed black gold. Are you guys interested in trying it? Yes? No? Yes? Yes. You got it? All right, let's up for an adventure. Come on,
All right, let's go
try it. Sawdust means they got a shipment in.
Sawdust, I love it.
Yeah, it's not always here, just on shipment days.
So the sawdust on the floor means they got a shipment in, apparently. I love that.
Oh, like you're ready for me. Here you go, sweetie. Here you go. Thank you.
And how are you today?
Just, so good. A little wet, but but we're troopers. We're diehards, right?
Yeah, we are diehards.
I know, but what a day.
You tell them it's May, so it's a spring, it's a summer almost, never mind. So forget the rain and everything, just be positive.
Oh, we're very positive today. It's awesome.
We are so positive.
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as
Can
you're
we do
dressed,
the vinaigrette too?
Sure, how many?
9.
as long as you're dressed warm, that's all that matters.
Nah, it's not too bad. I'm not knowing.
No, forget about it.
Thank you. All right, here we are. Oh, thank you. Your spoon's right there.
Oh, wow, that's very good.
Isn't it so good?
Yep.
Here you go. Anyone else?
It's burned a little bit.
It's vinegar, baby. Hello. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. What, you didn't know what vinegar was?
I did.
That stuff was really sweet, though.
It was good, though.
It was sweet. Oh my goodness, that was some good vinegar. Wow, imagine that on some bread, though.
Yeah, that would be good.
So if you're ever in the North End, or if you're in this area and you see this brick line right here, this means you're walking the Freedom Trail. Just follow this line and you'll see Paul Revere's house and everything about the Freedom Trail. Follow the brick line here. We are now walking to Paul Revere's house, right there.
Paul Revere lived in this house right here. Paul Revere was part of the group. He was a normal guy. He was a silversmith, a goldsmith, eventually a master craftsman. He was a strong member of the Boston community. But the one thing that why we recognize him and why we're all familiar with him is he was also extremely passionate about seeing the need for us to separate from the British and be able to govern our own people here in Boston and eventually America. Revere's great-grandson bought this home again to keep it from being torn down. In 1907, he opened it up as a house museum, and it's been a house museum ever since.
We're here in North End. Beautiful little square. Paul Revere's house is right there. And this truck is in the way to take a picture of this beautiful building right here. Look at that building right there. Isn't that amazing? What do you think of it so far? Very pretty, cold and rainy, but we're having a good time eating and walking through the North End, walking through these cars. Oh, it looks like the statue's all boarded up and being redone. But so there's Paul Revere's statue, and then behind it is this steeple. Unfortunately, they are preserving it right now. They're restoring it. I can throw a picture of what it actually looks like, but there it is.
Stephen's Church is also where Rose Kennedy was baptized, and this is where her funeral was held as well. If you guys want to take a chance to turn around and look at the Revere statue with the bell and the church.
Wow.
You don't get the shot of the steeple.
Here is the Old North Church.
And bricked in to preserve it from hurricanes and things. When we go inside the church, you'll be able to see the window. Pew style church, and that it's a box pew style church. And they didn't do tithing back then or collections. You would pay for your pew, and so every family bought their pew, and then you put your family name on the outside of your pew. So there was a lot of captains of fishing boats, captains of military. It was a status thing, closer to the speaker and it was custom to put fabric on the walls to make cushions.
So these boxes. There's the lantern right there. He jumped out that window to alert the people that the British were here. It's a cool old coffee shop. Did she say the name of it? Do you know the name of it? Picari's coffee shop. I might have to buy some coffee from here. Coffees that you can buy right here. This is Ernesto's. Ernesto's.
You're eating only a half a slice of pizza. So, yeah. It's part of the party, right? Alright.
I mean, this pizza is fantastic.
A certain different style.
Is it good?
Okay, so this is also our last food stop. Now, I want to know what pizza, what this.
The sandwich is incredible.
Yesterday, but to go into the Old North
The flavors is insane. Look at that.
So we just signed it in the bills, you know. But part of what we pay for, Old North Church takes that money and puts it back into the community to help for school. They were like literally shut up.
Church is where Benjamin Franklin, was baptized. Well, after the food tour, we went to the hotel and we heated up because Megan was really cold. I was fine to keep going. I was totally fine to keep going. It's rainy, it's cold here. So we went back to the hotel and warmed up, but now we came back for dinner to Quincy Market and we're just shopping around and seeing what they offer here. Megan, I think, is gonna get the Boston chowder.
Clam chowder.
The clam chowder. So, we're here, we're gonna walk around, I'm gonna show you guys what they have to offer here in Quincy Market. Do what? What'd you say?
That's good music for your B-roll.
How do you even know what B-roll is? Okay, I think Megan's gonna grab this Boston chowder right here. I think our tour guide said this was an amazing place in here. You know, you don't come to Quincy Market typically to get the best fine dining because most of it is already pre-made and shipped in here, but she did say this Boston chowder place was a good place to eat at in Quincy Market. All right, what'd you get? You got a
Clam chowder.
clam chowder bowl. How is it? It's good?
It's really good. I saved some.
Nice. This is our view. So apparently those signs right there are actually preserved signs from the early 1800s. They preserved them. And our tour guide told us today, this roof, they didn't know it was here. They were remodeling and exposed the roof and found that this was here and designed like this. How cool is that? Quincy Market. And then I got a gyro from a Greek place down there, Steve's Greek Cuisine. So, we'll see. All right, now we're shopping in some Boston store. If you know us, we'll be in here a long time trying to decide which one we want. This place is called Best of Boston. It's right next to Faneuil Hall if you're looking for a good little gift shop area. Pretty nice. I really like these cups. These are nice. A little good coffee cup. Screw necks are pretty nice. They have a shirt downstairs we wish came in a kid's shirt for the boys, but it doesn't. Only offers an adults only. And I will say, some of these shirts are comfort color shirts. If you know the difference in materials, Comfort Colors is amazing. And most of these shirts are in comfort colors. I love it. Very good. But we're about to end our night, I think. It's been a fun day. Well, it is officially day 3. And we got in late last night. It was cold and rainy, and so when we got back to the hotel, we kind of just crashed, and I worked on some videos. But I need to recap the day. We had an incredible food tour with big shout out to Allison with Intrepid Travels. We booked that food tour through TripAdvisor, but I'll put that link in the description below. But I think you can go on their website and book that as well. I'll put all that in the description if you're curious about a food tour if you're here in Boston. But we had a great time. It was so lovely. It wasn't just a food tour, but she also took us through some historical things. We went and saw this church. And in the church, I'm going to show some B-roll of it right now. In the church, this church was a box-style church where you don't really pay tithes and offering, but what you do is you invest in the box. You'll see it right here in the video. You buy your box, and the closer you get to the pulpit depends on how much money you have. And they also decorated the box. They would put fabrics like wallpaper in the box. It's very unique. And also in the winter, you would bring in some sort of coals to keep your box warm. One thing that we thought would be pretty cool is to have a box at our church is we could contain our kids in the box. So they wouldn't be running around and stuff. But it's very unique. You wouldn't pay tithes, but you would invest in a box because she did say the church services did last about 6 to 7 hours. So they had revival, baby. Hallelujah. But we ended the day at Quincy Market. Megan got clam chowder. Did you like it? You want to get in the video so you can hear them?
It was clam chowder in a bread bowl.
She got clam chowder in a bread bowl, and I got a gyro from a Greek place, and it was pretty good. And then we went shopping and ended the day. But yeah, we had a great time, so we will see you, I would say tomorrow, but it is today. So we'll see you in the next video.